Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked. Brett and I are playing The Forest of Radgost, a board game for real adventurers. Any of those other
Not for board game players, for adventurers.
Yeah, for people.
If you're good at archery, you'll like this game.
If you've been on a quest in real life, this game.
Fisher King.
This is a game centered around Slavic lore, of which I am an expert. You'll be able to see.
Which is good, because I know nothing.
Yes, I'll be able to condescendingly explain everything to you. I'm actually you the whole time.
I just like at work.
Alright. The children are missing. The boy and girl were playing hide and seek, and they innocently hid in a small boat moored on the riverbank. They fell asleep there, and the frayed strands of rope holding the boat against the current parted. The boat raced downstream towards angry stone fingers. Only luck saved the children from being plunged into the icy depths when the boat crashed into the jutting rocks. The shattered hull miraculously ran aground on the shore, where the terrified children found themselves lost on the far side of the river, deep inside a dark forest of centuries-old oaks. Humans are not meant to enter this forest. This is what the village elders told them. It is home to mythical creatures, 20 in number and wild by nature. Although Radgost, the Slavic god of hospitality, protects both the village and the forest from outside forces, he does not always protect them from each other. When the children did not return, the village Zrec, a sorcerer, by the way, in case you didn't know, gathered a search party. The party will undoubtedly face dangerous encounters with the mythical creatures of the forest and maybe even confront Radgost himself. Each encounter will set off a sequence of fantastical events that will, in one way or another, influence the course of the search, as well as the capabilities and experiences of the party. Those that successfully return to the village will never be the same again. Mm-hmm. Don't know why I'm putting this up. Who are you?
I am Dobromisil, which also says the sorcerer Zrec.
Oh.
So, I don't know if I'm the same, or if I'm like an acolyte, or...
We'll find out. By the beards of all my ancestors and all the knowledge stored in my head, I didn't know they would remember me for this kind of thing. To go into the holy forest and, furthermore, organize a search through it. By now, it is time for action. There will be plenty of time for thinking in this life, and even more in the next, once the children are safe. Putting together a group of trackers was my decision, as well as entering the forest. The burden that falls hard on me, even harder than my years. As I was a Zrec for many summers before the village elders were even born. I know a lot about creatures to whom the god Radgost gave a home and protection to in the forest, and that people have no place there, even if they are the supreme sorcerer. They wanted Sorcerer Supreme, but they were worried Disney would just catch wind of it and might sue them.
Well, it's also a Slavic thing, so...
I guess.
Sometimes they switch words.
Yet, to leave children there, who did not go by their own free will into that deep and shady place, and to not do anything to help, that is something that not even a lowlife that gave up on his ancestors and cursed the gods would do. Are the gods sending us trials from which later long stories will be made, longer than the braid of a beautiful goddess, where the hero became an even greater hero, or a sorcerer, perhaps, an even greater hero, or a sorcerer becomes a teacher of your teacher, perhaps. Or one of those where trackers disappeared from the face of the earth and ran from memory. I have traveled a lot and wandered far from home in search of knowledge. However, I can feel that this journey, not far away from my village, will be the biggest and most important journey that I've taken. Well then, as your teacher, I look forward to our encounter, no matter when, that is. No matter when, that is, if I knew how to read. And now I am sorry, but we must go. The forest is expecting us, and we don't want to be a rude guest. Let's go. Yes. It's almost like they're like a lot of stuff in this game is like reading to you as like the player.
Yeah.
It's a little odd. Alright, I chose to play Vitalij. That's what I'm going with.
Excellent. I'm not going to correct you.
When I turned 10, my dad took me hunting for the first time. I only had a small spear and nothing else. I told my dad I smelled a wild boar. My dad told me that my expectations were high and that we would go where smell led me, just to prove that there was no wild boar and nothing but some patronage. Okay, Dad, why don't you just gaslight me, you dick? So I killed him because he was a horrible piece of shit.
And a boar.
After a half-hour walk, I heard a spatter and told my dad. Dad said I was being silly. After a while, when I noticed the spatter again while drinking from a spring, I asked Dad to wait. I was sneaking behind the bushes, and when I got close enough, I threw the spear and hit it. It was my dad. No. While the spear did not kill the wild boar, it made it scream loudly and run towards me. I climbed up the tree quickly and saw Dad running. The wild boar hit the tree to knock me out of it, but Dad came from behind, put a spear through the boar with full force, and killed it. I had to run to the village to call for help as the boar was so heavy that Dad and I could not carry it to the village on our own. When we finally got back, we had a feast by the fire while Dad and I told our stories. In all this time, I have not met anyone who could follow traces with the nose of a wolf and eye of an eagle. It was clear. I was the best huntsman far and wide. When I turned 14, 4 years later, I was walking by the river when I saw an old boat builder. I went up to him and asked him to teach me his trade. He said, "Of course, son. I was looking for some time now for someone who would replace me as the village's boat builder. But you have to know, son, that this job is not for everyone. I have tried to teach many, but no one managed to make boats well enough to become a boat captain. However, I see the determination in you, talent and desire, and I hope that when I'm no longer around, you will replace me properly." And so, I had been learning the trade for half a year when the old boat builder said, "If anybody is going to properly replace me, that is going to be you. You just need to practice some more, and you will become the village's boat maker as soon as I will no longer be able to make boats." The sorcerer chose me for my hunting skills, but I feel guilty that children are in the forest. I should have fixed the stake further into the ground. Wow, they did not have a story for him, and they're like, "Oh shit, yeah, he's supposed to be, like, he wants to go save the kids."
Or that's actually the legend, and that's why it's not particularly interesting by modern standards.
I guess. Well, it's something that is cool. They do have a little marking on, like, all the cards and stuff to show that it's based in,
Yeah.
I was going to say history, but I guess folklore.
Yeah. And he's got the high score on Dig Dug.
This guy's just, like, ramping himself up. Okay, so I shall go first. I should have gotten, like, water and tea, because it's a lot of reading.
Sorry.
Yay! Alright, a 4.
4.
So, let's see.
Choose a path.
Will you move me that? Yes, that way.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. And encounter a hawk in trouble. You find a hawk having some trouble. Search the red deck for a card named Hawk and gain it. Remove this card from the game. There might be multiple in there.
They're all the same if they're the same?
No, they're different. It just depends on which one I randomly get.
Okay, a hawk.
It'll just say Hawk.
There's a hawk. Sorry.
Was there only just one?
No. How many do you want?
All the ones that say Hawk.
All the hawks. Of course, because you are Gaston, you get all the hawks. There's a fish out of water.
It might just be this one. It says for a card named Hawk and gain it.
I think it is.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Alright. Magic Resolution. A hawk gives you a feather that you can use to call it when you need aid. Simply release the feather into the wind and the hawk will help you find your lost bag. Return this card, regain your bag, remove your bag token from the board. Okay.
Yeah.
Neat. Let me just cover that up so I can't remember what it does.
Excellent.
Alright. Do you want to just randomly roll or do you want to use the cup?
I don't know. It seems a little much to continually pass that back and forth.
You'd be right.
3 in any direction. So I can follow you, or I can break off on my own.
Yep.
It seems to me this is probably a slightly shorter path to our destination. So I'll be right up against you.
Okay.
So I'm in a clearing, or I'm on the path.
Yeah.
So a forest encounter?
Yep.
Okay.
An ash tree. Ash tree leaves can petrify a snake. Snakes would rather leap into fire than go near an ash tree. Gives you a successful fight against a snake.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Against a tree.
Yep, you get to really beat up that tree.
Tree, I will communicate with it. I talk to the trees.
All right.
1 to the
Mine
left.
a crossroads?
Yes, you are.
Oh man, how neat.
So
Okay.
1 to the left.
Yeah, yep. Was that one left? Did you memorize them?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. That's the Book of Encounters, not the rulebook. I'm pretty sure that one is left. It took me a little bit to... You have, like, notes?
No, I just remember. It's 2 things to remember, so...
Okay.
I happen to remember that one.
All right.
Because this one looks like an R, and this one looks a little more like an L.
Okay.
That's exactly how I remember it.
I also found a plant. The iris, thunderly herb that grows in places that were hit by lightning, protects against fire. When you don't succeed against Zmaj or Azdaja, if you would be forced to skip a move, ignore that effect.
Ooh.
Gladly.
3 to the left. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, what's up?
Anything happens when we pass each other? All
Nope,
right.
we can willingly trade with each other.
Oh.
Or group if we wanted to.
You want my ash tree?
No. I have yet to find any reason
I
to
have
really
a tree
trade
in my
with
bag. What's in yours?
Lot of drugs. And a bunch to be the best boat maker. Did you want to have an encounter with a forest?
Oh, that's right. It's a choice. Yeah, might as well.
All right.
Good
The
stuff.
Stork's Bills, Erodium, plant, an herb that helps return your strength.
Nice. And then there's a lot of words.
Yep. Come on, baby. Oh, that's number 4. All right. Free move. Will you move me up to... Actually,
Can you go back the other way? Or do you have to...
I will. Because I get a free choice now. So
Okay.
move me to 3.
2, 3?
No. I move 5. Move me to number 3.
All right.
All right. Number 3 is a snake.
Hey, too bad we didn't trade.
I know. But because I know what it is...
I offered you my ash. You didn't want it.
I did not.
I'll freely give you my ash.
Let's see. I could fight it. I think I will. I think I will fight it.
All right.
But number 3, because I have the minis, let me just grab the snake for no good reason except that at least the minis can be seen. Right here. Whoop.
Okay, cool.
All right.
So the 3 goes away then?
Yeah, it goes with the mini, like just because I'm gonna need those during the encounter phase.
Okay.
So, number 3, I am choosing to fight it. There's the art.
Nice.
Yep, right there.
That is a nice snake.
No, the art's actually really good. Snake. The word itself already crawls from your ear through your body and fills you with chills. Snake. Is there an animal that is scarier and more fascinating? A snake that hasn't been seen by a human eye for 40 years turns into an Azdaja. Stories were told that the Tsar of Snakes could give you the language of the animals and many other gifts. The eternal divide between fear and attraction, that dangerous serpentine line of separation, is often crossed in a joint dance between people and snakes. The outcome sometimes being fortunate and sometimes unfortunate. What would you like to know? Appearance, physical characteristics, effects, or cure and advice? Because I'm not reading all of it.
What would I like to know?
Yeah.
I think the appearance doesn't sound particularly interesting.
Okay.
Sorry, what
Physical characteristics, effect, or cure and advice.
Let's do cure and advice.
Okay. If you are born with the birthmark of a snake, friend, you will discover early on that no snake will harm you. If, on the other hand, you are ordinary as the rest of us, it will be enough if you try to respect and not intrude on the snake's space. Snakes usually don't like to be close to people and will retreat themselves. If the gods meant an unfriendly encounter with the snake for you, you'd better have wild cat reflexes and a hazel stick. Whether the supernatural power of a snake will be destructive or beneficial also depends on the circumstances. I chose to fight! Okay.
Snake
And
fight.
it is daytime. You successfully overpower the snake in a fight. It falls to the ground. Wait a minute. Is it alive or dead? It fell to the ground, and its body transforms into a spear, but its head is still alive. It changed into a magic spear! I have to lock my fight action, where you move the snake figure to number 1.
The figure.
Yeah, and the token with it, but you can just take the token and put it next to. Yeah.
Okay.
Search the pink deck for a card named Angry Flying Snake Spear and gain it.
I will do so.
This is mine.
You will do so. Here, you search through that deck.
Oh, it's it. No, it's not. That'd be fun. That'd be really funny.
I actually believed you for half a second.
Angry flying snake spear. I'll eventually find it. Is it really the top one? Oh no, it's the second from the top.
Okay.
Cool. Boom. Well, it's actually a cool looking spear.
Very.
Yep, right there. There's the hat. You never thought a spear could be angry, but here we are. During an encounter in which you choose the fight action, you may return this card to increase your fight ability by 3 for this encounter.
Cool.
Gladly.
But you had something locked, didn't you?
Yep, my fight.
Okay, well.
It's only for I can't use it the very next round.
Right.
Okay.
All right. 7 to the left. So...
No, you only do the direction die when you hit a crossroads.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, that's right. So I choose which way to go
Yeah.
at this point. I don't see any... This seems much more roundabout to getting where we want to go.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now I have to go left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it.
Yep.
I'll encounter.
All right. Fish out of water. Why is there a fish here? Never mind. Get it back into the water. Okay. Well, you have a little thing here.
Oh, okay. That's a fish out of water? Because I saw one in this deck, too. Interesting.
There's more stuff at the bottom, but I didn't read it.
Alrighty. I guess it has 4 actions, 4 uses. During a move, set the direction die to your choice. It will end your movement on a water crossroad or a bridge. Search the red deck for a card named Fish Out of Water. Okay.
Yep.
So.
So bridge and water crossroads are down here. The ones where a path ends. Okay. Ooh, a 10. Going to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm on a crossroads right now, aren't I? Yeah. So I have to move to the right.
So that'll go. Well, but which way is right from where we are? Is it?
It's so my character's facing this way,
From
like
that-
he's heading this way.
Yeah.
So basically right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
So it would
10.
be
Keeps going to the right, right?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 5, 6, 7. No, I'd stop at that encounter.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, I got a 10.
I thought I counted it perfectly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Immediately stop on encounter.
Oh, you automatically stop.
Yep. And boy, oh boy, do I not know what it is, so I guess I will run, because that's what I do. What number is it?
It's 13.
Ooh, lucky number 13. Okay, well, that's not horrible. It is the Giants.
You can probably run away from them.
Surprisingly, I broke even.
So-
Because they have a 10 in run, so... You said 13, right? Okay.
Yes.
I think that is you. I don't think that is you. Nope. Ow.
Sorry. It's probably me.
Ah. Here he is. Okay. Oh my god! Number 13.
Wow. That is scarier than most giants
I know, right?
that are in Harry
There's
Potter.
the art.
Yeah. See, that's a little nicer. That's a little friendlier.
Yeah.
This guy has like a face that's melting down.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he looks a lot more mad. Giants are today a part of oral tradition, more so than reality. They retreated into inaccessible areas, caves under the mountains, surrounded by impassable forests, covered with eternal ice and snow. These stories, like all stories, are simple and distorted by the telling and retelling of the storyteller, and additionally blurred with the passage of time and without giants there to correct them. They have unbelievable size and strength, and some were bigger than hills, and others were so big that the biggest one was too heavy for Earth itself to carry. A single giant could make a mountain flat with one strike of his hammer. Many of them had great treasures and magical objects, such as 7-mile boots that enabled the person who carried them to go through great distances in one step. How did it happen in the first place, for giants to leave and turn over the land to people? It is yet another mystery to which only the gods know the answer. I think I will know about the appearances. Impassable woods at the base of big mountains are their natural habitat. They live in caves, although there are records that they can build castles and many other wonders. So, I broke even because I did running.
Yep.
And they are a 10 for running, and my running is a 10. Let's see if I get any. Ooh! I could do a successful fight with the bread.
Okay.
Yeah, because what's it going to be? Okay, yeah, inconclusive. Roll a die. Alright, on an even result, read the successful outcome.
Aha.
I got a 6. You successfully run away from the giant. It wasn't even aware that you were there. In any case, you have never moved so quickly. You hear the giant's steps and feel the earth trembling. Fortunately, they grow weaker and weaker as you slow down to catch your breath. Well, I gotta lock my running action, but my fighting action is back. Set the direction die to your choice and then roll a 12-sided die and move accordingly. If you would encounter another creature, end your movement and do so. Move the giant's figure and token to the time counter, which you did. Okay, so set this to free, and then roll a d12. You love it. Love it. Yep. Alright, well, move me one this way.
This way?
No, this way. Yep.
All right.
So what I did was I basically ran, and I'm just like, oh, he didn't even see me. So I just stopped moving.
You ran, and you didn't run very far, I see.
No. Well, what happened is because I'm no longer a good hunter, I make boats.
Yes.
Like, I did that kind of like that 30 to 40-year-old where you go, oh, all right, that was enough. That's enough of a run for me. All right, your turn.
But that doesn't give you another encounter.
No, I think it's if I encountered another monster, I would do it.
Alrighty. 5 to the left. I could go this way then. Because I'm going to have to go right. So I'm gonna have to go left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm at a cross hatch.
Okay.
So I'll take it.
All right. Looks like you got one more spot open
Oh, that's right.
in your bag.
No, we
Oh,
don't
whatever. It's another plant. A fern. Ferns can make you invisible for a short time. Okay, well, that's handy if you ever get imprisoned.
Okay. Yeah, if you're in prison, you no longer are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tickle them with the fern, they let you out.
No, it turns you invisible. Didn't you read the card?
I didn't have to. I have my reader handy right here.
Yep, it's what I do. All right. Another 10 and a free choice.
Ah.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, I want to go to number 1. So will you end me on number 1?
Then you can pass by the 7 completely?
No, I'm going back.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right, number 1, which is a wraith. I know that.
Okay.
Fighting it would be easy because I can already beat it. I can't run from it. So, and I know the wraith is... Maybe I don't. Which one is the wraith? Boy, oh boy, do I... Okay, it's the thing with the lantern. Is that you? Yes. Okay, so there's the wraith.
Yay.
And what do I want to do? It's a 10, 9, 6, or 10 communication. I can't beat it. Do I have anything that gives me... Oh, I can do a successful fight. I mean, I can already beat the fight. If you would be forced to skip a move... Oh, ignore that effect. Cannot be used on effects caused by... Okay, so... yeah. You know what? I'm a magical... I'm the best hunter in all the land. I have the best score on Galaga. So... Number 1! I mean, there's the wraith.
That's a nice wraith.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. If I could teach you to recognize a wraith, I would teach you how not to be afraid of it, thereby wasting all the fine ink I am about to use. Alas, a wraith takes as many shapes and sizes as a number of our fears. Therefore, it would be such a futile work, like teaching a frail old man how to do fine engraving while he is sleepy. Wraiths show themselves in a distorted human shape, wearing old shabby clothes, sounding with unhuman voices and cries. What would you like to know? Appearances? Physical characteristics, effect, or cure and advice.
Effect.
Wraiths use the most dangerous weapon, your fear. And when it grows enough, that fear suffocates everything in ourselves that is human, from sense to feeling. Fear, in such a way, becomes the sovereign ruler of our existence. In such a state, a man can do anything. Fear consumes even our instinct to survive. While fleeing a wraith, people have jumped in deep rivers, lay still in bed while the house burned down, attacked their loved ones as if they were an enemy, spoke in a foreign language, lost their voice, and turned mute. Fear shapes a man just like the blacksmith shapes hot iron with fierce strikes.
Fear strikes, I would fear, yes.
Yeah, yep, and being the hot iron. The Wraith ignores groups. Well, we're not in a group. I did successfully fight it. You realize it's an illusion, and you continue as if the encounter never happened. Move the Wraith figure and the token to the time counter. Yay. Lock my fight action. Okay. Okay. So my running is now back.
Alrighty.
Your turn.
Well done. 4 to the right. Well, I guess I can be near you again. 1, 2, 3.
Do you just want to form a group? You keep following me.
Well, I'm trying to see what is probably the shortest path, and it seems to be this way is the only way to get over there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just trying to get there.
Yeah.
I don't know about forming a group. I don't know advantages or disadvantages.
I mean,
Except the Wraith, which is now gone.
What's your running?
7.
So our running would go down to 7. What's your hiding?
9.
It would stay 9. What is your fight?
8.
It would be our fight would go up by 1.
Okay.
And communication?
10.
10. We would it would go down to 9.
Plus, in all encounters, we get to all use any of our stuff.
Yeah.
So that would be an advantage.
Yeah. And our slowest member, our movement is a D10.
Mm-hmm.
So our movement stays the same.
Yep.
It sounds like we kind of break even except our running, that's the only thing that gets really bad.
But our ability to use our stuff would be an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And the Wraith thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, you want to at least for a while?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So does that mean you come with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see. So we have it's 10 and then 7. So our total is 7. Hiding
9.
9 and 9. So it's 9. Mm-hmm. Fight
8.
8 and 8. That goes up to a 9.
Interesting.
And communication is
strength
8.
in numbers.
Right, 8 and then 10.
So that would be 9, right?
Goes down to a 9. Yep. Alrighty.
Cool.
So now we move together.
All right.
Alright, I got an 8.
To the right.
Yes.
So if we go this way, we get to keep going around the circle.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alrighty. 8?
Yep.
But we'll have to stop there, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
Alright. So we're at 7, 9, 9, and 9.
Yeah.
But I can do a bunch of stuff with fighting.
Yep. And I can, depending on what it is, I've got a couple of different things I can switch to.
Okay.
I can also do... Before we get there, we could use my magic beans to find out what it is.
Oh.
Return this card during your movement and choose the hidden creature nearest to you. So, shall we do that? All right. It is an 18.
An 18, that is an Azdaja.
Aha.
Which we know is a snake that has not been seen.
Invisible.
For 40 years or something, a snake turns into an Azdaja. Mm-hmm. That's a really good one to do because its running is 12, its hiding is 9, its fight is 11, and its communication is 13.
Okay.
That was a perfect use of the magic beans because that's really difficult. Okay. Well,
I can successfully hide us from anything.
Ooh. Okay.
Once.
What number was it?
18.
18. Oh. Okay.
Oh?
I was just seeing what the mini looked like so I can grab it.
Yep.
And here it is.
I also have the fish out of water so that we can go any direction we want. I forget.
Okay.
All right. That's just going to go over here.
Well, potentially.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Only if we're successful.
So in Azdaja, I don't have anything there. My bread gives us a successful fight against it.
Okay. So we can either automatically fight or we can automatically hide. And that's probably the only way we're going to win.
Yeah. Let's fight it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's going to cost me all 3 of these to use it. But I got bread. So. Oh, yeah.
That was mine. Because we can never get those back.
Right. That's just what you provided us.
Well, that was nice of me.
Good thing I had some bread on me.
Oh, wow. That does look yeasty.
It's like, huh. So that's what snakes turn into.
If you just leave them alone for a while.
Apparently. Azdaja are a metamorphosis created from snakes that no human eye has seen for over 40, sometimes even 100 years. Until the end of this transformation, the snake continues growing, devouring other snakes. They grow legs, and what's more important, they grow wings, develop an ability to spit fire. Sometimes they grow multiple heads as a testimony to its more prominent life force and bigger hunger, almost as big as Allah's. Ayla's? Ayla's?
Probably not Allah.
It's A-L-A apostrophe S.
Allah?
Yeah. It is often that entire areas become uninhabited when Azdaja show up there. It is then when its wings come in handy, not only because people move away, but so too do all larger animals that could become good prey. Let's see. I feel like Kieran advice might be cool.
Alright.
Even though it has been recorded that some Zmaj-like warriors managed to overcome Azdaja, there are far more of those that witnessed unsuccessful outcomes, and the end when they dared to come at Azdaja. Fight and force are the language that Azdaja and the man used to communicate. It is considered an extraordinary feat to kill an Azdaja. And even killing Azdaja will not end the troubles it brings. From its dead body will flow a river of flies, snakes, lizards, mice, and rats.
Wow.
That's disgusting.
Let's not kill it. Let's hide.
Right? But luckily I had bread, and that gave us, what did I say? A successful
Automatic
fight.
fighting, yes.
Cool. Okay. Only a child of Smaj is known to be able to win a fight against Azdaja. Maybe this means that you too have the blood of Smaj in you. You feel powerful, and that gives you additional confidence. Set your fight and communication to +2. Lock your fight action. Move the Azdaja figure and token to the time counter. Search the pink deck for a card named Swallow's Wings of Fortune. Read the card aloud and do as it instructs. Cool.
Before you forget, you want to do your stats?
It was fight and communication at +2.
And fight was locked.
And fight is locked. Okay. Where are you? Swallow's Wings of Fortune. Wings give birds the ability to fly. As such, swallow wings are an aid to make your spirit fly free from dark clouds of trouble. Swallows are a symbol of wisdom and good luck. After each of your moves, stack -1 on a 0, return this card. During each encounter, increase your ability with the chosen action by 3. It's pretty good. That is pretty good. So it was fight goes up to a +2.
Mm-hmm.
And communication?
Yes, yep.
I think it also affects you.
Okay.
But fighting is now locked.
And me too?
Yes.
Alright. Does that affect our combined stats then?
Yeah, I mean, no. It would just make it, I mean, our fight would now be an 11 and our communication would be an 11.
So it's just an automatic +2.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, okay.
Yep. Okay. Your turn.
Alrighty. Alright, so we can go 1 to the left, or we can... It doesn't matter, does it?
Nope.
So we just go 1 more.
Yep.
Stay together.
Yep.
Okay. Do we want to have an encounter, or just keep moving?
I mean,
I only got 1 slot open.
I also only have 1 slot open. It's up to you.
No, might as well fill it up before we...
Yeah. Ooh, a fox. The fox looks hungry and asks you for food. You may spend 2 EP to help the fox. If you do, search the red deck for all cards named Fox and draw one of them randomly. Read the card aloud and do as it instructs, then return this card.
Okay, where do I get EP from?
From your bacon.
Oh, okay.
You would spend 2 EP from your bacon.
Is it worth it?
Yeah, I mean...
Let's find out.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep, so you look for all instances of Fox and then pick and then shuffle those and grab one randomly.
Well, I don't even know what they are, so they're already shuffled randomly for me. Fox, 2 foxes. That's probably all. I think they're grouped well.
Yeah, I think there's only 2.
Yeah, okay. So I will randomly shuffle the 2 of these. Choose one randomly.
Yep.
The fox eats your food, then scampers off. Return this card.
Cool.
Okay. So, can we discard that one so we don't choose it again? Alright.
Maybe if you actually shuffle them.
Maybe. I thought I did.
You like fray it, like it's just like all layered.
I just riffled and then bridged.
9. So, to the...
Right.
Right, so...
That'll go that way toward the...
Will it?
Unless we want to go...
No, it won't. It would go that way. Because if we were facing this way, this would be... Oh, yeah, you're right. That's right. So, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. I mean, we're pretty... So we can't... I can't fight right now, but we can communicate.
Yep.
And I can give us a bunch of stuff for that.
Yep, and I've got the automatic hide if we need. I'm good against wolves and soglovs. Success. I can change it to communication, so...
Okay.
That's pretty much all I'm worth.
Yeah, I say we try to communicate finally. I'm like, man, what was your character's name? I don't...
Sorry, quick question I might have been missing here. It says at the end of your move, stack -1.
Oh yeah, so that should be going down.
So even if we don't use the power?
Yeah.
Okay.
It becomes weaker
Okay.
over time.
Okay.
Alright, communicate! Number 8. A Poljavoj. Okay, interesting.
I've got a 3 EP on my bacon.
For that? Mm-hmm. For a Poljavoj?
For... Yes.
Nice. Okay.
If we need it.
Number 8. Oh, a Poljavoj is a little dwarf guy.
Ah.
It's right here. Yep.
Hello.
Hello. Number 8. It's probably gonna be some horrific. Okay, that's kind of cool. I mean, the art in this book is fantastic.
Oh yeah,
I think it's
legendary.
Okay. Poljavoj is a human-looking creature that lives in fields and is extremely small. The tallest Poljavoj would be up to the knees of a grown man. From the land and the field where he lives, he draws strength and magical powers, which makes him a potent and dangerous opponent. He affects plant growth and maturity. He is a recluse in nature. He hates all company except that of plant and field animals. He is extremely hard-working and tireless and appreciates such qualities in people that do farming. What would you like to know? Appearance, physical characteristics, effect, or cure and advice?
Cure and advice.
For starters, be careful not to step on him, and if at all possible, don't step on his field either. The problem is that his fields can't be distinguished from the ordinary ones in anything that our eyes can recognize. It is believed that his power lies in his beard. The longer the beard, the greater the power he has. So if you spot a knee-high, grumpy older man talking to himself, it is best to show him respect and listen to what he has to say.
That's what I've always been told by my
Okay, so the
grumpy
creatures...
old guy.
So we chose to communicate. Okay, if he is a hidden encounter, which he was, his reaction is 9.
Okay.
And we're at an 11.
Okay.
Because we have a
We
9.
out-communicate him.
We beat him up.
Debate.
So... Poljavoj likes you and decides to join you for a while. Lock your communication action. Okay. Lock everything. Just don't do it anymore.
I like you. No talking.
He's a grumpy
Let's
old man.
not waste this time with words.
That is my crotch. Alright, move the Poljavoj token to the time counter. Ooh, are we almost on Yep, we're almost done with daytime. Oh, move the token?
Yeah, because he stays with us.
Yeah. He does not make a group with you. The Poljarov figure leaves your group after 3 turns. If you have an encounter with another creature, Poljarov could fight instead of you. If you choose this, compare his ability to fight instead of yours. Poljarov can fight even if your ability is locked. In this case, use his level for an open encounter. So his fight is... looks like a 9. 8 or a 9.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
So your turn.
Yep. And I guess we automatically choose the direction. Which I will anyway. 4. We were on the cross there. So 4, I say we go that way because
All right.
even though we have no idea where the children are, they're over there.
Yeah, we'll get there. Don't worry.
All right.
Don't you need to get to a water crossroads with your little...
No, if you end on a water crossroad or a bridge,
Oh, okay.
then we get another card.
Although we're running out of time.
We got one more use.
Okay. Alrighty. Don't worry, I'll get us there. No, I won't. 1, 2, 3.
Is that a water crossroad
It is not. Water crossroads
or a
are...
bridge?
Well, these are bridges, and water crossroads are down here.
And we're between 2 bridges, aren't we?
No.
Those aren't bridges?
I don't think so.
Even though they're over the water.
Okay. They're not over the water. They're rocks in the water.
Oh, yeah.
No, yeah, those are not bridges.
Okay.
Bridges go over. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think it's a bridge. It has to
Okay.
be, like, clearly a bridge. But my,
So does that mean this has now been used up?
Yeah.
Or is it only when I roll? When it's my turn, technically?
No, I think it's... Because I've
If we're a
been
group?
lowering mine, so we're a group. Pretty much
Okay.
everything that we do together affects everything.
All right, so we don't get the fish out of water.
Oh, well. Does it say return? Then return this card. Yeah, return this card. So we might get it again.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn.
All right, I will roll dice. And I will move 2 to the left, which doesn't matter. I got some open spots.
Okay.
I guess I could take an encounter.
I'm just happy we got a little dwarf guy.
Yeah.
He's our buddy.
So that was 2 turns now? He'll leave us after 1 more?
Oh, yeah, he will. Yep.
Okay. So if we don't get to that fight...
Hopefully we do, and we just have him sacrifice himself. Hyssop. An aromatic healing herb that can help against cough.
Hey, I don't mind coughing. If you would be affected by the cough, ignore the effect. This seems oddly specific. But
man, you don't want to suffer the cough.
no more suffer coughing.
Okay, come on, dwarf dude. Yeah, totally made it.
Yeah. So we're going to choose to fight because we've got our extra fighter.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Against oh, this might not be good. Well, the good news is I can use my snake spear with him.
Okay.
What did it say? He was what number was he? 8? The
The
Poljanov.
The snake?
No. The little dwarf guy.
Oh yeah, 8.
I was just double checking what it said. If you have an encounter with another creature, you could find if you choose, then compare his ability to fight instead of yours. In this case, use his level for an open encounter. So his fight is a 9 in an open encounter. We are fighting a Zmaj, which is also a dragon.
Ah.
So,
If we want, we can successfully hide. If that is large.
So, I did not choose the fight act. Well, it says during an encounter. Oh, he didn't choose he didn't group with us. That's the problem.
No, we can send him to fight instead of us. Oh, that's right. We could have chosen a different action and then sent him to fight.
Because our fight. Let's see. Oh! That's pretty cool. The Iris. When you don't succeed against the Zmaj or Azdaja, It would be if you would be forced to skip a move, ignore that effect. Oh. Well, that's convenient.
Okay.
Sounds like we just have a lot of stuff that's gonna...
Be very
So if we just don't send him to fight and we fight ourselves, we can just beat it.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, if it's a dragon, sending this little gnome guy.
You go fight it.
All right. Hey, just go be that dude's snack.
See that guy over there?
How about you go take one for the team? All right.
Thanks for being a traveling companion. We found a use for you.
You toss him. All right. So the
Never toss a dwarf.
it's not a dwarf. It's a Poljanov.
Never toss a soul glove.
Okay, so here is the Zmaj. There's the art for you.
Ah, ethereal. So it's a wind dragon?
It's something.
It's a cloud dragon?
Yeah, not like super clear. If you do not belong to our tribe, reader, let us first clear up something that I discovered as a young priest and during my meetings with other people and hearing their stories about Zmaj. Other people believe that the Zmaj is an enemy that spits fire and eats people. Their Zmaj looks a lot like our Azdaja. Our Slavic Zmaj is a protector of the local people. He protects them from Alas and Azdaja. Each village has its Zmaj. Okay.
It takes a village.
In all their forms, Zmajas are very beautiful and strong and almost invincible. Zmajas live long, even by the standard of gods. They remain beautiful during their whole life, whether they are flying winged creatures or humans. When near a Zmaj, it is impossible not to sense their radiating strength and liveliness. Descendants they have with humans keep all the Zmaj's characteristics. The hot blood of Zmajas drives them to do great things and become unsurpassed heroes, and sometimes drives them into premature death. From all the gifts, immortality and longevity, after all, are not meant for humans.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want to fight it. It sounds nice.
It does sound nice, and I'm like, well, we already chose to fight it. Speaking of using...
What a nice guy. Let's kick his ass.
And I'm going to throw my angry flying snake spear at it.
Yeah.
Which gives us a...
17.
Yep. No. Gives us a 14. Boop. So...
We have
But this is a different, guys. This is a different village's Smaj.
Yeah.
I don't really care.
We're going to capture their Smaj, and
use
we're going to tie it to our flagpole.
Oh, okay. Okay, so if we had Ziva, which we don't,
Yes.
and if we had the little dragon as a companion. Okay. Okay.
If you successfully fight it, you die.
You are wounded, but you are not giving up on the fight. Samaj flies off, bored with you. Samaj flies slowly toward the cave, slowly enough for you to follow him, but not slow enough for you to catch up to him. You find Samaj at the cave. You watch as he sheds his skin like a snake, but emerges with a human body. You notice his fire vest has been shed as well. While Samaj busies himself tending to his wounds, you sneak up and steal his vest. Alright. So, well, he's done.
Yep.
Move your figure to the crossroads nearest to the cave, or 2 fields away if the crossroads is occupied.
The cave. Oh, that's the cave.
Yep. 1, 2. Because the crossroads is occupied.
Right.
Search the pink deck for a card named Fire Vest and gain it. We're so close.
No. There's a fire vest.
Move the Smosh figure and token to the time counter. And during your next move, set the direction die to your choice. So that was number 20.
Yes.
Yay! Fire Vest! The vest ignites, and suddenly you feel stronger than ever, like a Zmaj yourself. If this card is face up, you may flip it face down during an encounter. Your fight ability is now 11. The effect lasts for one encounter only. If this card is face down and you encountered the Samaj or Little Dragon, you may flip it face up. Woo! Okay.
That was a setback.
Wow, it certainly was.
But we choose any direction this time, yes?
Yeah.
All right. Nice fire vest. We move 2. Let's pick any direction. That's a good direction.
You want to have a forest encounter?
I got a slot. Why not?
A baby eagle in trouble. A baby eagle fell out of its nest. You stop and help it. Search the red deck for a card named Eagle and gain it. Remove this card from the game.
You can never have another eagle. We have red card named Eagle.
Yeah.
I did not find it that time.
What is that?
It's me.
Oh.
Sorry.
I was like, is that breathing? I'm so lost.
I don't
You're
see
not
an
fine.
eagle red card.
Search the red deck for a card named Eagle.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
I'm like, oh man, I'm missing it.
Nope. Eagle's Feather, Magic Resolution. The eagle is grateful for your protection of its baby and gives you a feather as a favor. If you release the feather into the air, you'll summon the eagle to your aid. Didn't we have one of those?
I have one for
Hawk.
the hawk, and
That's
the
right.
hawk gets my bag.
Okay. The eagle,
Oh, speaking of which, that doesn't go in my bag.
I get to regain my bag.
So it does the same thing that my hawk does?
Return
Although
this
it's-
card. You are no longer imprisoned. It can also break us out of prison.
Oh, nice.
But
Cool.
I have another get out of jail free card over here.
Oh, yeah. So you will never get imprisoned.
We should
Unless
stick
you
together.
happen to lose your bag. Okay, your turn. I already moved.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. This time we don't get to choose a direction. Hey, we do. 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Still have a slot open.
Yes, I do. Let's fill it.
A turtle in trouble. A lot of animals are fucked up in this forest. A turtle is turned upside down, laying on its shell. You can help it get back to the right position.
Or make soup.
Search the red deck for all cards named turtle and draw one of them randomly.
It eats your food and runs away.
No, you hollow it out and make an ashtray.
So I see 2. I'm guessing that's all there is.
Yeah, there's always 2.
All of them. See? Shuffle. I'm going to pick the bottom one this time.
Okay.
Hog's Fennel. It's a plant. Hog's Fennel is an herb that unlocks all locks.
Oh.
The turtle finds this herb and gives it to you as a way of saying thanks. There's a lot of folklore in this folklore.
Yes.
Talking animals, helpful.
Helpful animals.
Also, a get out of jail free card.
Is it really?
Yes, you are no longer imprisoned because I can open the locks.
Oh, yeah. Is that a little companion? No, it's a
no.
bag. It goes.
Oh,
in
it's a
here.
bag thing. Your bag is kind of empty. We can trade freely,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And since I can get out of jail twice,
Yeah. All right. 8. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
in your experience, is imprisoned fairly common? Okay.
Nope. I had one instance last time I played, and then another instance where my friend almost got imprisoned, but there was actually kind of a neat little thing with a monster.
Okay.
Hell yeah! I got some absinthe. Rusaka's hide from this herb. If you encounter some, use it. Okay. Your turn.
Alrighty. Sorry. I had to find out what I was ignoring.
You're good.
I am rolling dice. Any direction, 2. That's a good direction.
Guessing that way.
Alright. The reason I ask is one of my, if you're imprisoned, you no longer are, also can be used to ignore your next encounter and just continue movement.
Oh, okay. That is very handy.
Since we now have other ways of getting out of jail.
Yeah, because the 10, that one right there is a Villas, which I feel like I've encountered before. No, I don't want to read it.
Okay.
10. Nice. Is
To the
that
right.
To the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So close. Yeah, let's go.
5 in any direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Excellent.
You start heading this way. I'm like, where are you going? It's like I can hear the kids playing.
Are you? No. Probably not. Okay. 5 to the right. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, from my perspective, this would be the right, but we're talking the board perspective.
I think it's like it's the way that the
Everything
miniatures
assumes
would
that
be
we're on that
facing.
side. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Then
I guess so. It's really dumb.
1. Yes.
Get us right back there.
All right. And that means whatever I roll, we're going that way. 10.
Ooh, nice.
So should we skip that?
Yeah.
All right. So I no longer have the fern.
4. Hey, we found them. Return this card. Yeah.
Now, do we have to stop our movement at the end of the path, or do we continue?
We can continue with them. Okay. So now we are grouped with them.
Mm-hmm. Does that mean we can't separate now that we're all
correct?
Together?
Yep.
Okay.
That is correct.
Right, so we continue our move until we get back to the 10.
Yeah, I think so.
But then we have to encounter because I don't have any way of stopping it.
Right.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
God, you just beat me up.
Well,
it's your fault. You didn't drive that stake far enough into the ground.
It's the kids.
Aren't you the watcher? You're their foster father. Okay,
Damn kids, get off my forest.
Yeah, right. God, these kids suck. Their kids are Yaroslav and yep.
Slavic word.
Yep.
I'm sure they're good names.
Well, the good news is that their movement die stays the same.
Yep.
So the running stays because it's you as the lower one.
Okay.
Hiding is actually a 10.
That's right, the highest.
Yep.
They make us better at hiding.
Fight is 8 plus 1. Yep. And communication. Yep. All right. That's actually pretty much all staying the same.
And we still have our +2s. Is that largely forever?
No, those go away after we use the.
That skill?
Yeah.
Did we use them? Or did we use fight?
We used fight for. Yeah, we used fight.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So now we just got. Here's what I'm gonna do, just to make it easier.
Yeah.
There we go. Here's the group, right there.
And there's the legend.
Yep.
You are the legend. We are the group.
It doesn't really matter either way.
True.
Number 10 is the Villas. Oh, okay. This is hopefully a very helpful lady.
Then why we skip her for last time?
Because I thought it was something else.
Okay.
So number 10, the Villas can be good for communication. Communication looks super easy. It's a 6.
Yeah, we got that. We'll lose the +2.
The Villas are the ladies that are singing in "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou."
Oh, okay, I got it.
I can't remember what song they're singing.
The sirens?
Were they sirens?
I think so.
Like, I thought they were just members of a church baptizing.
So the whole "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou" was supposed to be, I forget which legend. Was it Odysseus? Was it the Odyssey?
Oh, was it?
I thought so.
Oh, interesting.
I didn't remember that until you mentioned it.
Okay.
But if so, they would be the sirens drawing people away from their goal.
That makes sense. Villas are creatures that look like a young girl of timeless beauty. They are gifted with eternal youth, wisdom, unusually strong magical powers, and direct connection with nature. They stay away from people, though when close are not hostile towards them, as if the gods wholeheartedly and unsparingly gave them everything that they rarely and scarcely gave to people. Deep in the mountains' woods, they've hidden their beauty, wisdom, and the rest of their gifts as far away as possible, for humans need to go after everything pure and beautiful. Encounters between Villas and humans are not as rare as one may think, and outcomes are usually in favor of the humans. Villas like freedom, song, fairy dances, 100-year-old woods, and clean water, all things that disappear before humans. They are capable of curing many illnesses that would be fatal to humans. They heal them with their knowledge of herbs and with their presence. What would you like to know? Appearances, physical characteristics, effect, cure, and advice.
Physical characteristics.
Eternally young, unimaginably beautiful, with very long hair, usually wearing white clothes. We will not spend our words on what countless poets, artists, and writers have failed to convey. We chose to communicate, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we are grouped.
Yes.
When the group befriends the Villas, they do not get anything. They just move on. Okay, move the Villas figure and token to the time counter.
Well, all right. I guess we're in the evening now.
Is that the last one? Okay.
Yep.
So in the evening, just gonna triple check. So we did. Yep. So we're done. Day is now over. It is evening. Mythical creatures regroup and continue to prowl the forest. So Radgost takes notice of your presence in his woods. So at the start of the evening phase, which it is, we gather all hidden creature tokens on the board and all creature tokens on the time counter, and shuffle them up.
Oh, so all of these guys get to come back?
Yep.
Interesting.
So all the hidden ones.
So the ones that were hidden, do they need to be hidden again?
The ones that were on here?
Yeah.
Yeah, like they, yeah, so all these...
Oh, I'm sorry. Which ones were hidden?
No, all those.
Oh.
All of them.
None
And
of... Oh, all of them
all the ones that
become
were hidden on the board, and the ones that are here.
are all hidden.
Yes.
So the only the...
Only the face-up ones, so give me those as well.
Okay, but all the numbers stay where they are?
Yep.
Oh,
All
okay.
the face-up ones.
Okay.
And Radgost is now mixed in here as well.
Oh, fun. That's a good or a bad thing?
And you ready to see the cheese of the game?
I was hoping there might be some. They're all hidden?
They're all hidden, and they just go on crossroads.
Yep.
Kind of figured.
So, boop. Boop. Boop.
Which are all clearly marked.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm trying to make a clean path to us, or to the village.
Yeah. Well, aren't they all going to end up getting covered, or...?
No, there's 2 left.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, not every crossroads. It's right there.
Well, if we want a clean path, then
There we
should put
go.
them over here.
Yep, that sounds good. Now it's my turn. 10. I'll take a 6 and a free move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You
6.
choose the direction.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, your turn.
Be nice to know if we ran off the board, we could come back somewhere else.
No, I think it's literally meant to just be dead ends.
Okay. Hey, 1!
All right, right there. You did it.
All right.
You want to have a force encounter?
Yeah. I got a couple slots.
A squirrel in trouble.
Yay!
You find a squirrel having some trouble. Search the red deck for all cards named squirrel and draw one of them randomly.
There it is. I got food! The squirrel gives you some hazelnuts. So I got 4 EPs worth of food.
Nice.
Don't know what that would get used for.
I need to rewatch Oh Brother Where Art Thou. Like, it's been a hot minute since I've seen it.
I think I've only seen it once.
It's really good.
Yeah, the Coens are good.
Huh?
I like almost all their movies.
The Coen Brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what else they've done.
Oh, tons. The big ones would have been... The recognizable ones would be Fargo,
Okay.
Raising Arizona,
Okay. I'm familiar with Fargo.
and then more recently, No Country for Old Men.
Ah. Okay.
They
Haven't
just
seen
done
that
so
one,
many.
although I know the serial killer in that movie. I think that's it.
Is he a serial killer?
Yeah, who plays that? Javier Bardem?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the guy, I just don't know the role.
He is, like, his role in that is, like, used to, as an example of, like, a like what a serial killer like mentality is because he played that role so well.
Well, yeah. I mean, he was definitely creepy.
Like what a narcissist
right
and what
way.
like what a Jeffrey Dahmer kind of type person is.
Very interesting.
All right. Well,
Encounter.
yes. Let's see. Fire vest. What does that do? I can flip this to make our fight ability 11. I mean, fighting. I have a lot of stuff for fighting.
Oh, it's in line with who you are. I just have, I can automatically hide, and if it's a wolf or a Soglov, I can I can communicate with our bacon.
Okay. Well, yeah. You want to fight?
Sure.
15. A Besomar. Okay, a Besomar is number 15. And that is basically Reaper from Overwatch. Yep, that thing right there. So, number 15. Yeah, that guy.
He's cool.
So, hopefully he doesn't just straight up murder us. Besomar is a powerful demon and elder to all evil spirits. When an evil spirit enters a chosen man or animal, such a man or animal is no longer itself, but is of pure anger and evil in its purest form in the shape of its host. This state ends once the evil spirit decides to leave the host. However, the damage that Besomar causes is intense, as if all evil spirits joined in one. His rage can leave a man out of his mind for the rest of his life, and that end would come very soon. Let's do appearances. Non-physical creature shows himself easily in most unexpected places. So, I don't know if I have anything that is gonna... So I can Fire Vest.
We can hide from anything.
That might not be bad, because I think I can only break even with my Fire Vest, making it an 11. Should we hide? Besomar just says hide, like, for free.
Yep. Successful hiding all creatures.
Oh, okay. Cool. Boop. You're successfully hiding, and you wait for Besomar to go. Look, he really is leaving, but... Okay, so move him and his token to the time counter.
Yeah.
In the evening.
Mm-hmm.
Draw a card from the orange deck. Read the card and do as it instructs.
I see.
Rolling the stone and looking under. You are hiding and pushing yourself as close to a rock as you can. It is covered with moss, but on the wrong side. You turn it to see what is underneath and find a hole in the ground. The hole suddenly spits out two small balls, which reveal themselves to be demons known as Belties. They are grateful to you for letting them out. You are lucky they are willing to help you in return. Usually they would stray you off the path and make you lost, but now... Do you have 2 open spots?
I do.
Awesome. Read that aloud, please. Very bottom.
Keep this card. It will occupy 2 places in your bag. You may return it to the card deck to have the Belties remove a creature from the crossroad in front of you to a neighboring empty crossroad. If that creature is hidden, it is now opened. Alternatively, you may return it when encountering a Mora or Witch to draw a magical circle around the creature and read the successful fight outcome.
Nice. Cool. Cool. All right, your turn.
Well, all right. Let me roll and move 10 to the right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right.
Oh yeah, you have no more open bag spots.
Nope.
8 to the right.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, we can use those Belties to move this.
That is true. Is that what we want to do?
Sure. Get out of
is
our
the
way.
11 particularly annoying?
11 is a Taliesin, which I can show you, at least the art, if I remember what that is. Yes, that's what a Taliesin is.
Oh,
It's like a being, like a specter that lives in like a house,
Ah, cool.
which is really cool.
From the crossroad in front of you, so I think we can do this in the middle of a move.
I don't think, yeah,
So
because like we could move this to there.
Well, okay. Move a creature from the crossroad in front of you to a neighboring empty crossroad. If that creature was hidden, it's now open. So a neighboring empty, which would be here or here would be the neighbor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
we'll just move it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just relocate. Had these things relocate that house.
Yep. Because I only moved one.
Cool.
But it's still out of the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. Did you want to have a forest encounter?
Yeah, sure.
The gate 2. You find a gate to another location in the forest. Choose a hidden creature on the map and move your figure to a field adjacent to it.
Well, do we want to do that? Do we have to do this immediately or just whenever we want to?
I think I would. Does it? What kind of symbol does it have on it?
Star.
I think.
Starburst.
I think the starburst is an event.
Okay.
That.
So it happens immediately?
Yeah. Let me see if I can find that. Story cards for your adventure. I think it's an effect that happens now.
Okay. So, a hidden creature on the map and move to a field adjacent to it.
Oh, cool.
Here's hidden.
Yep, that's hidden.
All
We're
right.
just right up there.
Let's go here.
We're just like walking. We're like, is that the village? Is it the village through that portal? Okay.
It's a door that goes to 30 places. Pick one.
All right, and 5. That gets us
1,
exact
2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice. And we did it. We did it. The children are there. Ow.
It's okay. We're not going to need that.
And you're in there. And we win.
Hooray!
We did it.
Is there closing remarks if
Nope.
you win? Okay.
Nope, we just get that we found the children.
All right, cool.
All right, well, that was Forests of Radgost, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Click the eye to go to the discussion. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more of my content, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I upload any new content. If you feel like supporting the channel, you can go ahead and click that Patreon link to be taken to my Patreon, and any help is truly appreciated. Other than that, stick around for any other run-throughs or reviews or cool top 10s or whatever I feel like putting on. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.